Hello guys, what we are going to see in this video today is loops in C Sharp. We are going to discuss what are loops. We will discuss three loops: for, while, and do while. Besides this, we will see for each loop. So what are loops? Loops are used to create iterative statements in a program. There are different types of loops available in C Sharp. Some of these loops are for, while, and do while. How does a for loop work? And how does a while and how does a do while loop work? Let's see through an example. Let's understand the example of while loop. So for this program, we have created a class candidate that has a private string candidate name and a public property to get inside candidate name. Here a class interview. Inside main method in this class, we have a variable string choice. We have assigned a value yes to string choice. Now we are using while loop. Now what is the purpose of a loop? Loops are used to iterate over statements based on condition. Here what we have given a condition. If choice equals yes, this means while loop will keep on executing as long as this value of choice remains yes. So while works on Boolean expression and continues as long as Boolean expression is returning true. Now inside loop we have created an instance of candidate object, printed a statement asking candidate to enter a name. We are accepting an input and then we are again printing a statement, do you want to continue? So now here if candidate enters something else or if user enters something else in place of yes, so loop will terminate. Let's see. Let's execute this program and see. So if I enter candidate name and it is asking me, do you want to continue? So I enter yes. Now again it is asking me candidate name. I say yeah. So now it is asking me, do you want to continue? Now if I say no, this loop has terminated. So what does loop do? It checks for a condition. While loop checks for a condition in Boolean expression form. And if this Boolean expression returns true, loop will continue, else loop will get terminated. Let's see another example to understand for loop. Again we have used class candidate. Now in this class what we are doing, we are using a for loop, but what we have done here, we have declared a statement int I equal to 1, I less than equal to 5, I plus plus. What are these statements? For loop has three statements. This one part is initialization. This is called initialization. This is condition or Boolean expression. And this is an increment operation. So out of this initialization it executes only once at the start of the loop. And then each turn of loop, your loop checks for this condition. And if this condition is true, program control enters the loop. And after the end of the loop, this value is incremented. After each turn, this value is incremented. Then again, this condition is checked. And if condition is true, then only program control enters loop body. So how does this gets executed? So what it is asking, enter details for candidate number. So we have started with 1. Enter Peter. So now it is asking candidate number 2. This is asking now candidate number 3. Candidate number 4. candidate number 5. So after 5, this loop is over. This is for loop. And this is third kind of loop, do while loop. Now in this loop, loop body is executed first and then condition is checked. So here I have given this time a value of no. So this means this condition here will return a false value, but loop body is coming first. So the body will get executed first and then condition will be checked. So how do we benefit? Your loop will get executed even at least once, even if the condition is false. So let's execute this. So it is asking candidate name, get executed once. So now if I say no, it will exit. However, if I say yes, this will now run like a normal loop. Let's do a loop. Another kind of loop is a for each loop. Now this loop is used to iterate over array or collection of objects. A for each loop picks out a value from a loop, picks out a value from an array. Let us understand for each through an example. Now again we have used a candidate class here. Inside main method, what we are doing, we have created an array of candidate class. As I told you, for each is used to iterate over an array or collection object. So we have created an array of candidate objects. At each position we have created an object and provided value to candidate name property. Now how we are iterating through this array, we have used for each loop, and for each we have to, inside for each we have to declare a variable which matches with the data type of array. So one value, one object will be picked from this array and placed inside candidate object, placed inside candidate variable, and then we can access the property. So what this will give us? So this is giving value from each position. So we see for each is used to iterate over an array of values.